game one, folks. Landon and Hunter on Ethereum Forest. Now,
it's a very scrappy stage. I feel like this is kind of the classic, like, no bullshit, like, let's get into it type game one stage.
yeah, yeah.
This is where real ones were, man, back in the day.
Yeah, and you know what?
Ooh.
I think these two with their gameplay both understand they're only here to do one thing, right? And that's
Sin? Sin?
well, maybe.
This is sinful, man. I feel like, especially like with Landon's, there's something about Landon's playstyle where like, I see him get more reversals, especially off of like floor hug text, than maybe any other Clairen I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's the shit right there.
Yep. And you know what, also, I think there's something about Landon to me that feels very distinctly like Failbot.
Yes.
And you don't know what I mean unless you've played against Failbot.
Yes. It's literally like, he's fighting you with like evil intent.
Yes.
Like he's playing footsies and you know that he's thinking about killing your family. Like
pretty much, yeah, that's just how it goes, right? Like there is some, like Landon's playing like Hunter and still going for double purple screens. Like it's like, okay.
Oh my gosh. He's like lost in the sauce. Like
I know.
Landing like sour down air and then dash dancing is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I'll tell you though, the thing that's ridiculous to me is just how good Hunter has gotten at edge running this character.
Absolutely.
Which
Which is surprisingly hard against Clairen. I mean, it seems simple and it's so not.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, there was a week where Wisely brings this up frequently. There was a week where Wisely was like, yeah, like your neutral was clean, your punish is clean, but you're losing because you don't know how to do all the stupid edge guard stuff.
Yeah.
And then Hunter a week later was like, yeah, I was in the lab, and then he won the tournament the next week.
Damn.
It was like ridiculous.
And Hunter's like he's been going crazy. Like,
dude, yeah.
Ooh, very
I am
nice.
excited to watch him play a combo breaker. I'm excited to watch Landon too. I think both of these two are major threats.
100%. I mean, we're basically watching like combo breaker grands right now.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, this was counter hit winners finals. So we had a lot of great players in attendance.
Yeah.
So.
It's actually like as much as it's there it is, very clean.
Yep.
As much as it is like a meme to be like oh, post real upsets like Hunter is going to grands, like the amount of shit that I have seen him do on players that are genuinely incredible is terrifying.
Yeah, right. The main thing that sticks in my head is it's like the real test was like, you know, Juno came out for counter hit. There were a couple other great Wisconsin Zetters there, right?
Yeah.
And when I knew it was real was when I looked, you know, I was queuing ultimate all day, so I didn't really get to pay attention to rivals. But, like when I looked at the bracket and I saw Hunter beat Juno and Landon also was in winners finals, I was like, yeah, this is real.
Yeah. No, it's like, it's genuinely crazy. Like I feel like Hunter, and it's funny because Hunter's always been kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he's eclectic, you know? Like, even in Ultimate, Hunter plays like 9 characters.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, in this game too, like, I think Hunter started off as like a Rano with like a Maypul interest. And now it's, I mean, seeing it come to fruition like this, I feel like Hunter is so in his bag with this character.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, very clean. Up tilt. Doesn't quite get the extension into the off stage.
Yeah, and there's definitely something to be said about like both of these players having dedicated so much time and just knowing, like, I don't know, it is crazy to me, like, the layers that these two are on, like, specifically against each other too. Yep. It's like,
it's crazy.
We're at a point now where it's like, yeah, Landon can't get away with doing the same, like, just doing the same, like, Nair stuff they get away with against everybody else, right? So it's like, well, now, and it's like, now what do you do? And so now we see Landon start to open with, like, stuff like that, right? Where it's like, yeah, we can't get away with this, so now we're just, like, looking for...
Ooh. Oh, he wanted it all.
Yep.
It's crazy how quickly the decision-making happens between these two.
Yeah, right?
Like, any given... Ooh. He might not be making that one back. Probably not. Yeah.
Barely. He still had the ledge hog, which is crazy. But
no, genuinely, there was
yeah.
something there. It's just like any given neutral interaction, especially this situation right here on the ledge.
Yeah.
You see so many decisions happen so quickly, and you see kind of those layers. You know?
I said this a few RTRs ago, but it is genuinely crazy to me how it feels like 50% of the set between these two gets played off stage.
100%.
It's like ridiculous.
And it's not just like off stage, it's like immediately off the ledge, if that makes any sense.
It's literally like the drop zone area, like right below the ledge, like where Landon was just naring, right?
Yeah.
Like, one of them is hanging out there, the other one is trying to recover, and it basically just comes down to who wins the mental war off stage every time.
100%.
You know?
It's almost not even about decision making at a given point. It's not even about the quality of your decision making. It's how long can you keep making decisions.
Pretty much, right? Yeah.
Ooh, this is big. A little bit of a drop from Landon there, but the Clairen up B coming in clutch as always.
Yep. And we've seen Hunter doesn't really get clipped by that much anymore, so he's gotten very good at even just like the on-stage part of edge guarding, right? But
there's like a very particular spoon.
And this is what I'm talking about. Like, what is happening right now?
Literally, I feel like I'm watching like Yeet Smash.
You know? Like, I feel like that happens once a game where they're both, like, they both end up just like
huge parry.
Yeah, that is a huge parry. And Landon on the board, 1-1. And I'll tell you, recently, Hunter's had a very strong hold on the set record between these two. So
yeah. No, yeah, Hunter. It's been interesting watching him shift into a position where he's pretty dominant, actually.
Yeah,
like
right?
it's the sets are always great, but like Hunter has this like edge that's hard to describe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it.
You have to figure though, like, it's one of those things where if you give Landon enough time, like the pendulum's gonna swing back, and that's gonna keep swinging back, right?
100%.
But it's the type of thing too where it's like, at a certain point, like these two are already at the point where winners finals every week is these two, right?
Yeah.
Which is why. Oh
Ooh,
no.
Bit of an early stock.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're seeing a little bit of planking coming out from Landon. They call him Landon, not Air. We can just go ahead and move on to the next section. We can pretend.
I was trying to figure out if there was something there, and I'm not sure if there is.
I was going for like a land or sea kind of thing, but then I was like, fuck, it's better if we don't talk about it. Look, we're down,
good, man. We're
down 2 stocks here. Yeah. 1 stock here.
What? It's been 30 seconds. What is going on? This is ridiculous.
You know what this kind of reminds me of?
What does this kind of remind you of?
This kind of reminds me of watching like Loaf Lucky sets sometimes, where like because they've played with each other so much, like there are some sections where like some ridiculous shit happens, and I can't be certain if it's like them actually playing or just fucking around. Because when you're on like layer 8, it's like we're speaking like 9 different languages at this point.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. At a certain point, it's kind of just like, well, and it kind of, the weird thing is that stuff starts to wrap around too after a while, where it's like, you get to like a super deep layer and all of a sudden it's like, well, now I can just start doing the basic thing again and it works, you know?
100%, because it's like, I don't know why I'm playing rock anymore. Yeah. I just know that I'm not supposed to play scissors here.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, we're back at the ledge here. I feel like...
Yeah, but we're still down pretty big.
This is not great, but Hunter is Hunter.
It is not undoable. I've seen Hunter do this before, somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to get past those nairs, though.
No, I don't either.
Yep,
there you go.
Beautiful.
And whatever the hell that game was is over now, so... I think we can. I think we can forget that one happened. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I mean it's one game of many. We'll see this again next week, and honestly, we might see this.
We'll see that game again next week.
We might see this game again in like not. 20 minutes, man.
All right.
I don't know though. I mean, it's god. Secret technique to ban every stage. Simply close the game.
Well, did you know, wait, do you know about the, wait, this is a good point. They went back to the scene of the crime. This is terrible.
Wait.
this is terrible. I'll tell you, oh my god. Did you see the VOD for a few weeks ago? It was Landon versus Francois.
Oh, fuck, I already think I know the one you're talking about.
This was the game 5 on Fire Capital where like Landon fell out of Ryan's up smash like 3 times.
It's so funny, man.
Oh my god. Commentating that, I was like, what is happening?
Dude,
but
we're doing a little bit of gaming here.
yeah, a little bit. Hunter has found himself with an early lead and looking to build on it here, but
Yeah, it's so interesting to watch how Landon holds space. Because, I mean, it's funny because I feel like this game is a little more shield heavy than the other ones have been. But it's just something, I don't know. You can tell that Landon knows when to, you know, test his luck taking ground and when to just, like, sit there and wait, basically.
yeah, right. But
I mean, it's like waiting, but it's like evil waiting, you know?
the thing that, yeah, I was gonna say the thing that
What the fuck is that? Oh my god.
that tipped, all right. The thing that I was gonna say, the thing that I appreciate about it is that it's always veiled under the, or it's always done with the assumption of like I will be hitting you. Like I'm doing
Yes.
this so that I can do 100 damage or kill you, basically, right?
100%.
And that's what's so like cool about it to me. A lot of people take space and then just like keep resetting neutral, you know?
Yes.
Like Landon is doing this so that he can find like the biggest opening possible, basically.
Yeah, and it's 100% that like implicit pressure that
Yeah.
comes with like really good position. You know, it's almost more. I mean, it's about what you're doing, but it's kind of more about where you're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because that's the difference between just like waiting and like waiting in failbot. You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean for sure. I've been one of Failbot's prime victims for many years, so
Unfortunately, SD from Landon.
yeah. And now Hunter up 3 stocks to 1 here, so
Yeah, it's looking good, but I mean, if there's any, honestly, if there's any character in this game that can bring it back, it's Crag, but second, it's Clairen.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Ooh.
I'd argue Locks given what we saw last set, but you know.
Locks can do some fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
That could snowball either way, though. I feel like
That
Crag
can.
can just straight grab you by the rocks, and
That's
then
true.
it might be over.
Yep, but Hunter is
Ooh.
going to convert the 3 stock there, so
173%.
we're headed to a game 5, folks.
That's a wrap.
Game 5 by contract.
At what point, like, we should just... Do we need the bracket? Like, I feel like we should just show up and watch these two play 10 games.
Oh, yeah, I have an idea.
Yeah.
We run the bracket, and the winner of the bracket gets 3rd.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Automatically?
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically how it works already.
Oh yeah.
The real bracket is who gets to lose to Hunter or Landon.
All
Which
right.
honestly,
Game 5 on Air Armada.
Ooh, Air Armada is an interesting pick for a game 5.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I think it's interesting because it kind of shuts down a lot of the offstage play too.
Yeah,
because,
for sure.
It prevents, more specifically, it prevents like the low side B that Clairen's like to do, like the low side B wall jump to get back to the ledge.
Yeah.
But it also gives Maypul a lot less space to just cling to the wall.
Ooh.
So, but yeah, I mean,
Little bit of an early stock there, but this is, I mean, yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. Because at the end of the day, I mean, the thing about Air Armada with these two characters is that either one of you could get robbed at any moment.
yeah.
And it's, I don't know, it's an interesting dilemma because suddenly those ledge situations where we see like essentially 4 scramble situations play out in quick succession are
right.
now very dangerous.
Yeah, and I think from Landon's perspective, you're pretty happy to trade a little bit of recovery flexibility in exchange for taking away one of Hunter's strong win cons, right?
100%.
So I can totally see this being a good stage pick, but
Yeah, I'm honestly a little surprised that Landon was willing to go here. I mean, it's I could see why you might, but it's certainly risky.
yeah. And Hunter is just rolling right now, by the way, in advantage. Oh my god.
Yeah. Ooh, look at Landon just giving up the space like that. I mean, with Maypul, you really do need to respect your, your manners there. The Hunter kind of carrying this one away, though. We are talking about the hero trying to slay the immortal emperor, though, so this might be doable.
It's possible. It depends on how much plot armor you think Landon has.
Ooh, that was a huge fair, too.
Oh, yep. There's one.
Taking it off the back here. This is honestly, I hate being at 0 against Clairen, man.
Yeah.
I would honestly rather be at 100.
Yeah, at least at 100 you're not dooming because you don't have to pay the tax anymore.
100%. Like, you might as well just gentlemen to go to 100 because this is what's going to happen to you. Ooh, Hunter getting center stage, though. It's so quickly how the dynamic shifts. Oh, okay.
And that's what you meant, right?
100%. The tiniest mistake there, and we're back to even last stock game 5. down there potentially, but he drops it.
And the game 5 nobody wanted, leading to a last stock situation nobody wanted here. So he ends up having landed with some big damage here, though.
Huge combo, no wall to really support you, but he goes just under the down tilt.
Hunter finds his way back to the ledge, and actually clipping with just a little hit of the upper might have prevented him from getting knocked back off stage there.
Yeah, Landon has these little decisions he makes in disadvantage that are so pretty. Like that tech on the wall was incredible.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not just a wall tech, it's the way he immediately takes that positioning back.
And
unfortunate.
What a trade. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's going to be winner's finals, folks. Hunter moving on to winner side grands.